Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. It is no longer news that Femi Fani-Kayode has taken a move from PDP to APC, a party he swore never to be a part of. But hey, situations have changed, and according to him, he said it is the will of God that he, cross-carpet from PDP to APC. And just fairly recently, there was a video that was trending where he talked about being in readiness to do anything to ensure that the party moves on, that whatever they want him to do, he's very ready to do it. And most people believe that that was a kind of a way of reaching out to the leadership of the party for any appointment of any sort. But right now, a particular man has a renowned person who is a executive director of a particular NGO or CSO, civil society organization, have decided to speak against him, and he has sworn to ensure that 5 million people hit the street if the president decides to do this to Femi Fani-Kayode. You're going to see what this man is talking about as he reflects on a lot of issues that has to do with Femi Fani-Kayode. And we're going to see all of that in a jiffy, and we're going to discuss a little bit on that. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. According to the news, a coalition of civil rights organizations has vowed to lead a massive protest against the former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kayode, if appointed to occupy any position in the country. The group said the former minister lacked honor and character and should not represent the interests of the country in any capacity whatsoever. In a statement issued on Sunday in Abuja on behalf of the coalition, the president of One Love Foundation, Chief Patrick Osage-Oholo, urged the Nigerian government to tread with caution and resist any attempt that could make it give the ex-minister an appointment. According to him, he said, this man, talking about FFK, cannot represent anything noble in this country. He has denied his ex-wife, access to her 4 little children, a woman that carried her children for 9 months. But me, I feel that's personal. However, let's continue. FFK has so many cases of corruption with the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, and he must answer for all this crime. Adam Oshimole, former chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, once said that once anyone joins the party, their sins are forgiven. But it will never happen in this case. We will battle it and ensure this man does not get a pat on the back for his many crimes. Are you aware he had cases of corruption running with the EFCC since 2008? There is a case of 2 billion naira Port Harcourt runway, and they allegedly collected 26 million naira from the Office of the National Security Advisor in 2014. The EFCC also arrested him in 2014 for the misappropriation of $2.1 billion earmarked for the fight against insurgency. He also had a 4.9 billion naira fraud trial, as well as another 4.6 billion naira money laundering charge. The man is corrupt, and such men should never be seen near the corridor of power. Chief Patrick urged Nigerians not to take Femi Fani-Kayode seriously, saying the man who molested his staff members, locked them up, and humiliated his wife does not deserve any political appointment in the country. He alleged that Femi Fani-Kayode destroyed the aviation industry due to his misadventure and malfeasance. He said Minister of Transport Chief Rotimi Amechi said that former River Governor Pr0test government gave Femi Fani-Kayode, a former Minister of Aviation, 2 billion naira to fix the runway of Port Harcourt International Airport. It is nowhere in the record of aviation. I am the Minister of Transportation. I have that record. It is not there. He went away with the 2 billion naira. He was asked if it was an allegation against Femi Fani-Kayode, and he said, I am not making an allegation. This is a statement of fact. Dr. Pr0test, in writing, the cabinet approved and handed over 2 billion naira to Femi Kayode to fix the runway at the Port Harcourt Airport Road that was closed for 2 years, and Femi Fani-Kayode left with the money. We know he is not good enough for any position. So we are going to tell President Buhari that if in any way he considers this man for a position in his government, it means that he is totally finished. And we are going to do a 5 million man protest to tell them that we cannot continue to allow Buhari to fix some failures from the south to his government so that he can support his grazing and banditry. We are not going to let him continue doing that. We are also expecting President Buhari to tell us who has stolen our money, to tell us about the Ikoyi fund, tell us about the money recovered from a port that they have refused to talk about. Wow. This is, for me, this is quite personal. I tell you, it's going really, really far. I'm going to consider some of the reactions of Nigerians in this respect. And this one say, forget the march because it is a futile exercise. However, if you insist, advise the participants to bid their loved ones farewell and write their will before embarking on the march. The government response is predictable. Another person say, if Northerners had any shame at all, they would have realized how Buhari makes all of them. They think they are deceiving Southerners by supporting this man, but ultimately the joke is on all of them. They might not even have the mental capacity to understand the time of damage they have done to themselves. Now one say, why not mobilize 5,000 people to demonstrate against insecurity, unemployment, and injustice? Noisemaker. Another person here says, so his ex-wife paid you to bring child custody matter into politics and national issue. Are you normal? Another person here says, the only reason Buhari got my vote and the vote of so many other Nigerians who decided to overlook his ethnicity in 2015 was because we thought that he is the only politician with the balls to clean what is going on in the country. But shockingly, he has failed. Or so many reactions from Nigeria. Now, first of all, I would like to say that there are some issues that he has raised, that the man, Chief Patrick, has raised, which is quite, a private issue. You shouldn't go whatever attitude he's showing his wife and all of that. That has to do with just him. You understand? And this issue of saying that he's very corrupt and all of that, it's a good one to raise alarm because President Muhammadu Buhari had already told us that he will fight corruption, whoever that is corrupt, that he will fight them to a standstill. But don't forget that if you want to, go after Femi Fani-Kayode in respect to corruption, there are countless ministers and countless people who have cases of corruption. Up till today, nobody had cared to look at it. You understand? So personalizing that of Femi Fani-Kayode, for me, is just you're trying to show how much you hate him. If you must go after him, then you must do same to every other person. But this should send a lot of signals to Femi Fani-Kayode that Nigerians are not happy with his standpoint politically, but, he has the right to do everything. There is nothing in the constitution that kicks against anyone cross-carpeting from one party to the other. But however, I'd like to leave you there. Just go to our comment section. What do you think about the step of this man towards